Welcome to the Spin Game Report podcast. I've been itching to talk about this new slot game I just tried. It's called Wings of Iguazu.
Wings of Iguazu? That sounds exotic. What makes it stand out?
Yeah. Well, it's, unlike any slot game I've played before.
Right.
The atmosphere is so immersive, you feel like you're right there at Iguazu Falls.
Really? So the visuals are that good?
Absolutely. The attention to detail is staggering. The 3-4-3 grid is set against this stunning backdrop of the falls, with sunlight filtering through the mist. It's like you can almost feel the spray on your face.
Wow, that sounds captivating. And the gameplay? Is it as immersive as the visuals?
Oh, definitely! The gameplay is where Wings of Iguazu really shines. It has this blue macaw multiplier feature that's just thrilling. Every time a blue macaw lands, it adds a 2x multiplier to your win, and they stack.
Wait, they stack? So you could get some pretty big multipliers then?
Exactly! It's like watching a flock of blue macaws take flight, each one boosting your winnings higher and higher.
That sounds exhilarating. And what's the RTP on this game?
The RTP is 96.78%, which is pretty generous. But it's not just about the numbers, it's about the thrill and anticipation of exploring the game.
Right, sometimes the experience trumps the stats. So, any special features we should know about?
Oh, the free spins feature is where the real magic happens. When you land 3 waterfall scatter symbols, you get 10 free spins.
Nice.
And during this round, the first and third reels synchronize to display identical symbols.
That's awesome. So your chances of hitting big combinations increase?
Exactly. And the blue macaw multipliers come into play here too. The multiplier starts at 2x, but every blue macaw that appears adds another 2x, and it keeps growing throughout the bonus round.
Wow, so the potential for huge wins is real. Sounds like a thrilling experience.
It really is. I had this one session where the multipliers kept adding up, and by the end, I was looking at a multiplier so large it made my eyes water. It was like standing at the base of Iguazu Falls itself.
That's incredible. But do you think the game relies too much on visuals and not enough on gameplay mechanics?
That's a fair question. While the visuals are stunning, the gameplay holds its own.
Okay.
The balance between simplicity and depth is spot on. It's easy to pick up, but there's a lot to discover as you play more.
I see. So it's accessible for newcomers but still engaging for seasoned players?
Exactly. It's like, the perfect blend. Managing your bankroll becomes an art form with the medium volatility.
Right.
You have to pace yourself, ride out the dry spells, and capitalize on the hot streaks.
Kind of like navigating a wild river, huh?
Yes, exactly. That's a great analogy. Sometimes you need to paddle hard, and other times just go with the flow.
So it's not just mindless spinning, there's strategy involved?
Definitely. And the game creates stories. Every session feels like an adventure. I've found myself recounting memorable spins to friends, like tales from a real expedition to Iguazu Falls.
That's something special. Not many slot games can do that.
Exactly. And the game's commitment to its theme is outstanding. Everything ties back to exploring this natural wonder. Even the wild symbol is an intrepid female explorer.
That's a nice touch. Female representation in games is always great to see.
Absolutely. She substitutes for other symbols to create winning combinations, so it's like she's helping you navigate through the jungle in search of treasure.
So, would you say Wings of Iguazu is worth a try for someone who's not really into slots?
Honestly, I think so. Even if slots aren't usually your thing, the game offers an immersive experience that's more than just spinning reels. It's like taking a virtual trip to Iguazu Falls.
Well, you've definitely piqued my interest. But do you think the medium volatility might be off-putting for some players looking for frequent wins?
That's possible, but I think it adds to the thrill. The wins may not come as frequently, but when they do, they're more rewarding. It's about the journey as much as the destination.
I guess that makes sense. It's like savoring a good adventure novel instead of a quick short story.
Exactly. And with the potential for big multipliers, it keeps you on the edge of your seat.
All right, I'm convinced. I'm going to give Wings of Iguazu a shot. Any tips before I dive in?
Just, remember to pace yourself and don't get discouraged during the dry spells.
Right.
Enjoy the experience, and who knows, you might have an epic story to tell afterwards.
Sounds good. I'll keep that in mind. Thanks for sharing your experience.
No problem. Can't wait to hear about your adventures in the digital jungle.
Will do. Maybe we'll compare stories next time.
That would be great. Until then, happy spinning.